So if we just open up iPhoto, and obviously the icons are exactly the same as they were previously. Now you can see there's a few changes at the bottom along iPhoto. The edit tools are in a slightly different place. We have a new option which is a full screen option, and the minimize, maximize picture image is moved from the right hand side to the left hand side. And then we've got a few different options. Again, things have just been made a little bit simpler. So if we make iPhoto full screen, obviously it just makes everything a little bit easier to see. Takes the distraction away from the dock and puts our full focus in iPhoto. Also gives you the options to have the events and faces down at the bottom instead of along the left hand side. So if we go into one of the events, the first thing you'll notice it has a little flag tool. So you can flag images and save them as favourites, for instance. So we'll open up our first image, and you can see we have the thumbnail view. So it allows us to quickly scroll through the event and change the image if we want to. The info tool down the bottom right, edit tool, create tool, add to, and share tool as well. So this is just a few of the changes. We've just placed things in a different area. So we'll hit edit, and as you can see the edit tools are the same, but they just look slightly different. So enhance again does the same job. If I hold shift, you can see it'll change back to how it was, just temporarily. But we can always revert to original or undo, and they're just below the edit tool options now. So we revert back to the original, go to effects, and again the effects are just made simpler. It's just more obvious of where they are and what they do. So warmer obviously makes it warmer, and again revert to original. The adjust tool exactly the same. So really nice, really simple, really easy to get hold of, get to grips with. So now we're going to create a card from this picture. The create tool itself just looks a lot different. So we're in here, we can see a vast difference to what it was before. Just gives a easier kind of image insight into what you're actually doing, how it'll look. Just makes it a lot easier and simpler for people to use. So we'll go back to the original card. As you can see, you're scrolling through different cards, shows you what the card's going to be like, just believe that. These are the letterpress cards, and in here you can see we've got the outside and the inside, and we can change the layout from here. So as you can see, we can add images. Again, we can change the layout just to 2 images or to the single image layout that we had originally. We can zoom in and edit something a little bit easier. So we're zooming in on what we're editing, and just makes life easier to view what we're actually editing. For instance, on text, it'll just be easier to see. So we can do that on here as well. On the inside, again, we can zoom in, and we can change the full layouts. So I'll zoom back out for you and change back to the original layout. So you can see you've got a theme tool and design tool. You can also see the pictures that we're using to edit at the moment, but we can always take the full pictures from the event that we're in. So this is a beach house event, and it's a picture from that. So we'll go back, and you can see these slightly different types of cards as well. So we have the letterpress card, a folded card, or a flat card. Now again, we can scroll through these cards, see the differences. And you can see it gives us colour options as well. So depending on the card, depending on the colour. And again, the actual layout we can change to portrait or landscape as it was originally. Same in the folded cards. It has the colours, it has the landscape options, it has the portrait options. It's just much simpler, much easier to edit, much easier viewing, so it's a really nice tool. As you can see, it gives us a buy card option as well once we're happy with the card that we've done. and that's some of the new options in iPhoto iLife 11.